Your comfort zone is stealing your future. Imagine standing in front of two doors. The first door feels safe. You already know what is behind it. No risks. No surprises. No growth. The second door is different. You don't know what will happen. It is uncomfortable. It is uncertain. It is frightening. Which door would you choose? Every day, life asks us this question. And every day, our comfort zone quietly decides our. Most people believe that comfort is a good thing. It feels peaceful. It feels safe. It feels familiar. And for a while, it seems like the perfect place to stay. But comfort has a hidden cost. The longer you stay inside your comfort zone, the smaller your world becomes. You stop taking risks. You stop learning. You stop meeting new people. You stop believing that you can do something bigger. Slowly, without even noticing, your dreams begin to shrink. Many people think they need more talent. Others believe they need more money. Some wait for the perfect opportunity. But in reality, the biggest obstacle is often invisible. It is the quiet voice that says, "Stay where you are. Don't take the risk. What if you fail?" That voice sounds like it is protecting you. But it is actually protecting your fear. Think about your own life. How many opportunities have you missed because you were afraid? How many conversations did you never start? How many dreams are still waiting because you keep saying, "Maybe next year"? The truth is simple. Nothing extraordinary grows inside a comfort zone. Every successful person has faced fear. Every successful person has felt uncertain. The difference is not that they were fearless. The difference is that they chose to move forward anyway. Today, I want to share 3 stories. 3 ordinary people. 3 difficult decisions. And 1 powerful lesson. Sometimes, the greatest risk in life is never taking one. The opportunity he almost missed. Let me tell you a story. There was a young office worker named Daniel. Daniel was hardworking. He arrived early every morning. He finished his tasks on time. His manager trusted him. His colleagues respected him. But Daniel had one problem. He was afraid of change. One day, his company announced an opening for a team leader. Many people believed Daniel was the perfect choice. Even his manager encouraged him. "You should apply," she said. "You have the skills." Daniel smiled politely. Then he answered, "I don't think I'm ready." Weeks passed. Another employee applied for the position. He wasn't more intelligent. He wasn't more experienced. In fact, he had worked at the company for fewer years than Daniel. But he was willing to take the risk. He accepted the challenge. At first, it wasn't easy. He made mistakes. He felt nervous. He asked many questions. Some days, he wondered if he had made the wrong decision. But little by little, he improved. 1 year later, he had become a confident leader. 5 years later, he was managing an entire department. Daniel was happy for him. But deep inside, he couldn't stop asking himself one question. What if I had been brave enough to try? That question stayed with him for years. You see, failure teaches us something. But regret can stay with us much longer. Many people think courage means having no fear. It doesn't. Courage means taking one step even when fear is walking beside you. The truth is, opportunities rarely feel comfortable. They often arrive wearing the clothes of uncertainty. And that is why so many people let them pass. Before we continue, ask yourself one simple question. Is there an opportunity in your life that fear is asking you to ignore? Because the next story begins with someone who faced exactly that question. The woman who was afraid to speak. Now let me tell you another story. This time, it is about Sarah. Sarah had been learning English for almost 4 years. She watched videos every day. She listened to podcasts on her way to work. She read simple books before going to bed. She knew hundreds of English words. She understood almost everything she heard. But there was one thing she never did. She never spoke. Whenever someone asked, "Would you like to practice English with us?" she always had the same answer. Maybe next time. She was afraid of making mistakes. She worried that people would laugh at her. She believed her English wasn't good enough. Months passed. Then years passed. Her English improved. But her confidence did not. One evening, she saw an online conversation club. People from different countries met every Friday to practice speaking English. She opened the website. She looked at the Join Meeting button. Her heart started beating faster. She almost closed the page. Then she remembered something. If I don't do it today, I'll probably make the same excuse next week. She took a deep breath. And she clicked. The first few minutes were difficult. She spoke slowly. She searched for words. She made grammar mistakes. Sometimes she stopped in the middle of a sentence. But something unexpected happened. Nobody laughed. Nobody judged her. Instead, people smiled. They listened patiently. They encouraged her. One person even said, "Your English is better than you think." Those simple words changed everything. Sarah kept joining the meetings. Week after week. Month after month. Every conversation made her a little stronger. She didn't become confident first. She became confident because she practiced. That is how confidence is built. Not by waiting, but by doing. Many people are waiting to feel ready before they begin. But life doesn't work that way. Confidence comes after action, not before it. So let me ask you something. What conversation have you been avoiding? What opportunity are you waiting for? Maybe the only thing standing between you and a better future is one moment of courage. And our next story shows what happens when someone chooses the harder path instead of the easier one. The mountain that changed everything. A few years ago, a man named Michael decided to climb a mountain. He wasn't a professional athlete. He wasn't the strongest person. He simply wanted to prove something to himself. When he arrived at the base of the mountain, he noticed something interesting. There were 2 trails. The first trail was wide. It was smooth. Easy to walk. Almost everyone chose that path. The second trail was narrow. It was steeper. Rockier. More difficult. Very few people walked that way. Michael looked at both paths. His first thought was simple. I'll take the easy one. But then he asked himself another question. If I always choose the easiest path, how will I ever discover what I'm capable of? So he chose the harder trail. The first hour was exhausting. His legs became tired. His breathing became heavier. More than once, he wanted to turn back. As he climbed higher, he met another hiker. The older man smiled and said, "The hardest part of every mountain is not the climb. It's convincing yourself to take the first step." Michael never forgot those words. Step by step, he continued climbing. Sometimes slowly. Sometimes stopping to rest. But he never stopped moving forward. Several hours later, he reached the top. The view was unlike anything he had ever seen. The valleys stretched for miles. The clouds floated beneath him. The rising sun painted the sky with beautiful colors. At that moment, he understood something important. The beautiful view had never existed on the easy path. It could only be seen from the top. Life is often the same. The greatest opportunities, the strongest confidence, the most meaningful achievements, are usually waiting on the other side of discomfort. Every challenge teaches you something. Every difficult step makes you stronger. Every moment of courage changes who you become. So don't be afraid of difficult roads. They often lead to extraordinary places. Because the truth is, your comfort zone may feel safe, but it can never show you the view waiting at the top. And now, let's discover the signs that your comfort zone may be quietly holding you back without you even realizing it. 3 signs your comfort zone is holding you back. By now, you may be wondering, how do I know if I'm living inside my comfort zone? The answer is simpler than you think. There are signs. Small signs. Quiet signs. Signs that slowly become habits. Let's look at 3 of them. Sign 1. You keep saying, "I'll start tomorrow." Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. And before you know it, another year has passed. Dreams don't disappear overnight. They disappear one postponed decision. Sign 2. You avoid anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. You don't ask questions. You don't share your ideas. You don't apply for better opportunities. Not because you can't, but because you're afraid of failing. Remember, avoiding discomfort also means avoiding growth. Sign 3. You care more about what people think than about what you truly want. Many dreams never become reality because people are afraid of being judged. But here's the truth. People will always have opinions. Some will support you. Some won't. You cannot build your future based on someone else's expectations. The only opinion that should guide your life is the one you see in the mirror every morning. Ask yourself this question. If fear disappeared for one day, what would you finally do? Would you start learning a new skill? Apply for that job? Start your own business? Travel somewhere new? Speak English with confidence? Maybe your future isn't waiting for more talent. Maybe it's simply waiting for one brave decision. And the good news is, You don't have to change your entire life today. You only have to take the first step. Final thoughts. Let's go back to the two doors we talked about at the beginning of this story. One door was safe. The other was uncertain. Every morning, life quietly places those same two doors in front of us. One door asks us to stay where we are. The other invites us to grow. The safe door may protect you from failure, but it also protects you from success. It protects you from new experiences, new friendships, new opportunities, and the life you could have lived. Think about Daniel. His greatest regret was not failing. His greatest regret was never trying. Think about Sarah. She didn't become confident before speaking. She became confident because she spoke. Think about Michael. The most beautiful view was waiting at the top of the hardest trail. Each of them faced fear. Each of them had a choice. And each of them discovered the same truth. Growth always begins with one uncomfortable step. Maybe today, your mountain is different. Maybe your challenge is speaking English. Maybe it's applying for a new job. Maybe it's starting a business. Maybe it's returning to school. Or maybe it's simply believing in yourself again. Whatever your mountain is, don't let fear decide your future. Fear will always tell you to wait. Courage will quietly tell you to begin. And the amazing thing is, you don't have to be fearless. You only have to be willing. One small step today can completely change the direction of your life tomorrow. Your comfort zone may feel safe, but nothing grows there. The life you've always imagined. The person you've always wanted to become. The dreams you've carried for years. They are all waiting for you, just outside your comfort zone. Thank you for spending these moments with me. I truly hope today's story inspired you to take that first step. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Every week, we'll share powerful motivational stories in simple English to help you improve your listening skills, build confidence, and create a better future. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone who needs a little courage today. Remember, your future is not decided by your fears. It is decided by the choices you make today. Keep learning. Keep growing. Keep believing in yourself. Before you leave, I want you to remember one thing. Your future will not change because you watched this video. It will change because of what you choose to do after this video ends. Take one small step today. Make one brave decision. Believe in yourself one more time. Because the life you've been dreaming about begins with the choices you make today. If this story inspired you, please take a second to support the channel. Click the like button so YouTube can share this message with more people who need encouragement today. And if you're new here, subscribe and join our community. Every week, you'll discover powerful motivational stories in clear, simple English that help you improve your listening, grow your confidence, and build a better life, one step at a time. Write one word in the comments. Courage. Let that word be your promise to yourself that today is the day you stop letting fear make your decisions. Thank you for spending your time with me. Until next time. Keep learning. Keep growing. Keep believing in yourself. And remember, your comfort zone may feel safe, but your future is waiting just beyond it. I'll see you in the next video.